What's up, guys and girls? It's Ferg the Joker here, and today I have a review slash talk about the KWA Kriss Vector. Okay, here is my personal Kriss Vector. As you can see, it is a really custom mount. It has a lot of accessories on there. Nothing really on the internals because the internals do perform really great. And so yeah, what it does come with stock is it comes with two flip up sights, which you gotta flip it up like this and then flip it up like that, and then you also have to press the button and pull it down and press the button and pull it down. And it comes with one mag, and it comes one solid color, one tan or one black. I don't know if they do two tones, but I mean I didn't buy a two-tone. I had to buy two of them, and I will show you the other one in a little bit. So yeah, this gun does have great features. I mean, it comes with a vertical grip, has a foldable stock, it locks in. It's not coming out. You gotta kind of like push it out with your thumb. But yeah, here's the button that you push to do it, and yeah, it's really good. You can also you gotta unscrew these little pins on each side, and you can extend it out just a little bit, and it does make a little bit of a difference, but I mean not much. It comes with a little I guess you would call it thread protector that you can screw on and off, but it's really hard to get on when you first get it because of the paint, and I did scratch mine. As you can see, this thing looks silver. Yes, because it took that much work to get it on, and I had to put it on two vectors, so it was horrible. So yeah, I'm kind of gonna go over the accessories I got on this gun. I have two Magpul real steel MBUS backup sights. They're really good. I mean, you can use them as primary sights, which a lot of people do, which I did at one point, and they are really nice sights. I mean, they they have really good, like a really good solid build, I would say. I mean, you really can't see that, but they are really nice sights. I mean, all you have to do is pull them down until they lock, and then you can either push the sides or the top. I don't really push the top because this one especially springs up really fast, and it really hurts when it hits my finger. You might call me a baby, but whatever. And then I don't really use these much because I do have this, which is a Honey Badger 553 replica EOTech, and as you can see, it does have like some EOTech trades on there. On the side, it says EOTech for law enforcement and military use, which is pretty cool. Or law enforcement / military use. I will turn it on for you. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it too well. Actually, I can fold the stock. So yeah, and then you can also change the color of the reticle, which is pretty cool. Here, I'll do the flip up sights. If you can, it kind of gets in there, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I really like this sight. It's a good sight, and it really helps, especially when you sight it in. You zero it in really well, which mine is zeroed in like perfectly how I want it. With .28s, which I usually use with the Vector. I mean, it's good to use 2.5s, but I'm shooting around 330 right now with this with 2.8s, so I'm fine with that. Okay, also right here I have a Surefire flashlight with a little side to mount rail that goes on the top. I don't really know what the rail is called, or the little mount is called. I'm not an expert on it. All I know is that it came with one of my guns that I bought from a guy, which was pretty cool. And I have it hooked up to this pressure pad, which this light is pretty freaking bright. I mean, I can literally light it up, and as you can see, it lighted up the room a little bit. I mean, or it lit up the room. Sorry about my bad grammar. But yeah, it's a nice gun. I mean, all the accessory on here, I mean, definitely weigh it down a little bit, but it's not too hefty of a gun, but it's not too light of a gun either. So yeah, I guess I'll shoot a couple rounds. Oh yeah, I run 5 mags with my gun. I had 7, but I sold my other, or I'm selling my other Vector. It's not for sale anymore, I'm already packaging it up. But I do have it out the box just to show you guys. And I have to sell 2 mags with it. So here, let me fill up the mag real quick. Just do it for a second because I'm not gonna shoot too long. It's just dry firing, so I don't need any eye pro. So you know, bolt lock back. So I'm gonna hit the bolt release. So here's semi. I guess you can do it. Then you got 2 rounds. Then automatic. Yeah, there wasn't much gas in there, but you guys kind of get the point. You know, it has the cool 2-round burst feature, which is really cool. I mean, I mainly use semi. I don't really use 2 rounds, so, or I don't use automatic either. But yeah, it's a cool gun. And here's the other one. You know, it's the exact same thing, but it's opposite of the other one. So instead of this being black, it's tan, and, you know, black, tan. You gotta get the point. It's the other 2-tone version, which the one I'm selling, and it has a Trigicon replica red dot on there. And yeah, so I'm selling 2 mags with it, which, you know, I already sold. So the breakdown on this gun, you know, you pull out this pin at the top right here, this pin right here. This pin right here down at the bottom, and you don't have to take out this one yet. You can kind of just, you know, pull them apart like that. And here is you can take out this pin right here to release the Super V system. So yeah, look, here's the Super V system, I guess you would call it, in airsoft. Everything really is like a replica of the real steel version. You know, it shoots and it fires back and goes down. Instead of back and forth, it goes down into the gun, which is why it has that big, fat, like square, like center body. This big square thing right here. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, that's pretty much how you take it apart. Well, just that, really, just break it apart. And when you put it in, you want to like line up these 2 little knobs with the pieces inside of the gun, and you kind of just slide it in from there. And yeah, to put it together, it's pretty simple. Same thing, just put in the pins instead of take them out. You know, if it's like this, you want to pull this hammer back. So I mean, it might not go in like that if you're like wondering like, what the fuck is my Vector not, you know, being put back together. It's because you probably don't have that hammer lock back. But if it's not that reason, I don't know why. Yeah, so you kind of just put all the pins in. You know, sometimes they're really hard to get in, which, you know, can be a pain in the ass, but it's, I don't know. I guess it's for the better. See, like this, sometimes it like doesn't really want to go in, so I kind of just switch it out. But yeah. So that's the Vector. That's that Vector. I guess I'll shoot a couple rounds. Do this one. I barely put any gas through it. I got it on automatic already, so you guys can kind of hear that. So yeah, as you can see, it got a lot of rounds through, and I barely put any gas in it. So the mags are really efficient. So I mean, you can gas it up for like 30 seconds, and then it'll, you know, you probably get through about 3 mags, maybe 2.5 or 2. I want to apologize for any background noise you guys kind of hear, because I mean, I am filming this in my room, so I mean, family's always running around. So but yeah, you know, that's kind of the Kriss Vector. One thing I also wanted to mention was, like, a lot of things are ambidextrous, like the selector switches for safety, semi, 2-round, and automatic. As you can see, it's on both sides. You know, that kind of shows you it's on fire mode, and you know, it's, yeah, so it's pretty ambidextrous on that part. It's not the bolt release or anything like that. Bolt catch, that's not ambidextrous. Charging hand is not ambidextrous, which can be kind of annoying for lefties. And another thing, you know, is kind of, you know, there's not really any bad things about this gun, but if you're a lefty, I'm not a lefty, but if you were and you had a folding stock, and I know it's for like more of like storage, but if you wanted to use this and you go around a corner like this, for lefties it's kind of hard because you have this stock in the way. So I mean, I don't know people that use it like that, but you could use it like that. And yeah, so that's it really on the KWA Kriss Vector. I recommend it. I give it a 10 out of 10. No complaints really, except for like that one. Stock, it performs perfectly. I mean, my gun's pretty much stock. It just has, externals on it instead of internals, which, is your personal choice whether you want to have it on there or not. So yeah, 10 out of 10. I highly recommend it. If you're thinking about getting the gun, you should probably get the gun because I mean it performs well. I specifically use mine for CQB. I have a Polar Star DMR I'm working on for outdoor, and you know that's for indoor, and then the Polar Star's for outdoor. But you could use that outdoor, anytime you wanted to, because when I first bought it, it performed amazing outdoor. Like I had my Polar Star, I had a Polar Star CQB one, and it shot about 70 yards pretty well. But that was competing with it pretty good, and I mean I was stocking I had a Polar Star, so Polar Star systems do get expensive and they are amazing. But this video isn't about Polar Stars. I will make other videos about it, you know. But comment in the comments below, just asking me questions about the Vector, or you can ask me about Polar Stars, but I'll try not to in this video. I'll make a Polar Star video later, so you can ask me about that because I know a lot about Polar Stars. I've done a couple builds on them, and yeah. So please rate, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. Yeah. So that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And once again, thanks. Ferg the Joker here and signing out.